Yo, it's your boy DC3, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops, talking Keldon Johnson, y'all. Came across this article where Keldon Johnson said goodbye to his brothers, talking about DeJounte and Lonnie. And I honestly read it and couldn't help but think he may be next.
Oh, hell no!
Because as of this video, I'm not sure what the direction for the Spurs is. You know, is it a full rebuild? Are they going to still try to compete somewhat? Are the playoffs still on the table? But I just know that Brian Wright is taking the Obi-Wan approach to free agency.
I will do what I must.
And I get it to an extent. I understand what they're trying to do, sort of, you know, because we're kind of still caught in the middle where we have players that want to make the playoffs, and then we got brand new, super raw talent, man. It's just the back and forth, or the anticipation is kind of jarring.
Emotional damage.
Because the consensus is that, at least from most fans, they figure we're going to tank this year. But there's still strong rumors that we may try to get Colin Sexton. You know, strong rumors that the Spurs don't tank. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that Keldon can't feel as secure as he did a year ago. Can't be, because things are changing within the Spurs organization. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel. I've been checking the algorithm. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the views. But you guys need to subscribe. Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. I'm trying to move to San Antonio. No, I'm not trying to move. I'm trying to visit or something, bro. Help a brother out. Okay, as of this video, Keldon Johnson has been steadily getting better year to year. And he has star potential, I believe, still. But he hasn't necessarily taken that DeJounte Murray leap when it comes to his stats and his consistency. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say this coming season is his year to do this, especially with DJ not on the team. People are probably going to look to him to score more, to have a bigger role in the offense, and he could finally play the small forward position and leave the power forward position behind. Maybe not entirely, but can leave that behind. He has made strides with his jump shot, leading the league in three-point percentage for a portion of last season. So he's on the come up, okay? Now, if you look at his salary, he has a very cheap salary, a rookie salary. You know, he's getting paid like $10 million, not per year, but for the entirety of the extension. So that's around $3-4 million a year. Now, this is Keldon's final year before he goes into restricted free agency, okay, where other teams can give an offer and we will be forced to match. So that's a little dangerous territory for the San Antonio Spurs if they're not willing to pay market value. If Keldon makes the leap, I think he's going to make this season. He's already eligible for extension worth up to $32 million, $188 million, which to me is a little much for Keldon, especially at his current level, his current output. But you got to remember, his output is going to probably increase drastically because, you know, the ball is going to be in his hands more. So that puts more pressure on the Spurs to give him market value. So people always ask, hey, what's market value? You say that a lot. What's market value? Market value is simple. It's just like anything else. If you're working at McDonald's making $9 an hour, and then across the street Burger King starts offering $15, where are you going? Okay, you know, you may not want to leave McDonald's, but you damn sure want to raise. You see what I'm saying? So if the market value is 15 for burger joints and you're making 9 and you want to stay with the organization, you at least want what? $12. Can you give me 12? Can you give me 13? You want the market value. The same thing goes with the NBA, okay? And it's true that a lot of players are getting overpaid, but I don't think DJ, Keldon, Lonnie, and company necessarily want to be overpaid. They just want to be paid fairly and at least close to what their peers are getting. So you're going to run into the same problem with Keldon, because the market for power forwards, small forward, power forwards, is pretty massive. Okay, if you look at the salaries, Giannis is at the top at $42 million, where he deserves to be. Anthony Davis questionably is second at $37 million. You know, Pascal is at 34. Porzingis is at 33. Jason Tatum, bam, they are around the 30 range, okay? Even Kevin Love is making 28. Now, I'm not saying Keldon is on their level. He's not, as of this video. But expect the leap, okay? When you expect the leap, it's going to make a whole lot of sense, because think about it, he's only making $3 million per year now, which is a rookie contract, very low. But you look at guys like Draymond, Kevin Love, they're making a lot more money. So before you start throwing the championship word around, think about this. Would you trade Keldon for Draymond Green right now? Would you trade Keldon for Kevin Love right now? You probably wouldn't. So when you think about it that way, his salary should be at least close to what they're making. Now, to be fair, Keldon hasn't established himself for being a 20 mil a year type player just yet, okay? But if you look at the lower half of the forwards, you got several forwards making 14, 15, 16, 17 million a year. I think that's what the Spurs are going to offer him. Now, whether he's going to take it, you never know. Because I know you guys know he's signed to Clutch Sports, which I don't understand the hate for Clutch Sports. Y'all treat them like they're Darth Vader. And really, those guys are just doing their job. Are they a little cutthroat? Sure. But that's what you want if you're trying to get the most money possible, okay? When teams make these moves, when teams trade people, it's a business. But when someone like Rich Paul does it, it's greed. Boy, y'all trip me out here. But back to Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson, this is going to be a huge year for him. And if he has a breakout year, it puts the Spurs back in the DJ pickle. Right back in the DJ pickle, because now you have a rising star that's developed through your system, that's had one great year. Do you give him the coins, or do you trade him for better assets, or do you pay him? So it's going to be a sticky situation if Keldon goes Super Saiyan this year.